Welcome to our channel. We're all about faith, family, home, and farm. Come on in and grab a chair and sit a spell with us. If you like readable versions of all of our content, be sure to check out both of our blogs. The links to our blogs will always be in the description box below our videos. Hey babies! Hey babies! Oh, I finally get to see y'all. Y'all's mommies keep y'all pretty well hid. Oh, hi mama. One of the mamas. Hi mama, I'm just looking at babies, that's all. Hey babies. Oh, y'all are getting so big. Yes, you are. You're getting so big. Yes. It's okay, mama. I'm just looking at all the babies. No need to be alarmed. Don't alert the other mamas, please. I'm just looking, taking a little gander. Not gonna touch this fence, 'cause I hear it popping and snapping. Hey, babies. Oh, y'all are growing so good. So good. You're looking good up there, Mama. You're looking good, Mama. Where's Jen? Jen and another one is fixing to go to another pasture. They will be calving soon. Yes, and that will be the last two calvings this year. Hey, babies. Hey, babies. We've already sold a, what is the calf called when it's like over a year old or whatever, a year old? Y'all, I gotta learn all this terminology. Anyway, I know more about goats than I do cows. But we've sold one, and he is being used as a herd sire as we speak. Their bloodlines are going to be awesome. What is it, baby? Them flies bothering you already? Yes, we got to get y'all ready for the summer with all these flies. Yes, I know they're aggravating. But yes, one of ours has already gone to another farm and being used as a herd sire. He's getting business done already. Hey, y'all coming to see me? And then we've already got two ready to go to have them processed and go to cow heaven and supply us and sustain our bodies. Oh, look at that gruffy little face. You're gonna be fine. Yes, you are. Yeah, don't get too close to the fence, baby. Don't get too close. Look at you. You're a ham for the camera. Yes. Oh, you're used to them little girls playing with y'all, aren't you? You're used to the little girls playing with you, huh? They've been taking care of y'all, huh? They've been taking care of y'all? Yes. I see you're losing some of your color. You're going to get some more of your hide filling in. Yes. Oh, y'all are handsome. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Can you smile? Oh, that angle right there. Oh, I got you, buddy. You are just a natural for a camera. I got you, buddy. Another angle. You want to try another side? Oh, that side. I got you. I got you, buddy. Wa-chow. I got your picture. I see you strutting your stuff. Ooh, ladies are going to love you. Yes, yes. Yeah, I talk to the animals. I'm sorry. It don't matter where I go, where I am. What I do, I talk to the animals. Oh, look at you. Look. All right, I'll leave y'all be, okay? Them little girls will be back tomorrow, okay? They'll be back tomorrow. Oh, are y'all gonna follow me? Y'all gonna follow me? I'm just out here trying to get some walking done, y'all. Yes. All right, I'll see y'all in the morning, okay? Ooh, sun, it's beginning to go down. If it's blaring y'all, I'm sorry. I just thought you might want a little look at it, a little gander. But they just got done doing some worming of some of the mama cows. I'm just walking the fence line or down the driveway and just, ow, if I don't trip and fall, just trying to get some exercise, that's all. And here's some more. Hey. Oh, you're filling out very good, 625. Yeah, we can't name these. No, we can't name these. I can call her steaks. Ground beef. I'm sorry. Shh, don't say. They are going to be sustaining our bodies. Look at that. This one. Good grass. Good grass. Oh, little cowbirds following along behind them. Ew. Okay. I'm just trying to walk and get some exercise, y'all. My doctor has kind of owned me that I'm not exercising a little more. I'm trying to incorporate some better things in my diet. Yeah, making some changes. I'm not getting any younger. I want to be able to be around for future grandkids, not just the 2 that we already have. But I've got to take my health into consideration and trying to make some changes with my autoimmune disease and see what I can do there. Y'all, you don't get cured from an autoimmune disease. It just, sometimes you just have to learn to deal with it in the best way that you can. If anybody's been healed from an autoimmune disease, please reach out to me. I'd love to hear it, but so far, this is the only body I have. I'm trying to help it as much as I can. Look at that. And I'm just going to try to walk on down this little long driveway. I can only do this about one time until I'm out of breath, because my autoimmune disease also causes me to have shortness of breath, which is not very good. That kind of like goes along with a heart that just kind of like every once in a while skips a beat. Yeah, so girl, this old gal is just all jacked up, let me tell you. But anyway, that's a few of the cows for today. After that brisky little walk this evening, I came back inside and I am doing my own thing while dear hubby is doing his. And as I'm doing this voiceover, dear hubby is doing his own thing again. He's outside mowing the yard, so if you hear a lawnmower running during this voiceover, that's what's going on. I'm in here getting this video edited and getting it up for y'all. So I had my little brisk walk. Didn't y'all just love those little baby cows? Oh, y'all, they're just so cute. Little stud muffins out there. But after I got done with my walk, I'm just trying to do some things, y'all, to help me. Sometimes if I don't get to do just a little bit of exercising, I try to just go on a little brisk walk down our driveway, y'all. And let me tell y'all, our driveway's long, okay? Sometimes I can do the whole thing. Sometimes I just have to do half of it. But this particular day, I just wanted to go down there. I knew the cows were at the end of the pasture, towards the end of the driveway, and that's where I wanted to go see them and just check on them. Dear hubby and our oldest son was in another part of the pasture, checking on some of the mamas, getting out fresh water, things like that. So they're doing their thing. I am doing mine. And sometimes we just divide and conquer like that in our house. So I came back inside, and y'all know I love to make my own homemade yogurt. It does not take much to make yogurt, and y'all see me talking to myself. I'm having to remember what to do, and because making your own yogurt is like on a little time schedule, and the best way that I have found to do it for me while we're home is in the crock pot, the slow cooker yogurt method. I've got a video on that, y'all, if you want to go back and look at it. And I have to start it in the evening time because there is a 2.5 hour warming up the milk very slowly. And then there is the turning it off and letting it incubate. And then there is the last minute thing I do before bed. And that is stirring in the culture. and then covering it up for the night and let it ferment and incubate all night long. The next morning, sometimes it's the next afternoon, when I finally get around to getting the yogurt out of the crock pot. Sometimes I strain it, sometimes I don't. Here lately, I've got to where I don't even strain it. I just get my funnel and put it in my jar, because even if it's a little thin, when you put it in the refrigerator and it sits for a while, it starts thickening up. So if you want to know the quick way, hands-off kind of way of making yogurt, I'll explain those little bags in a moment. I'll finish telling you about the yogurt. Y'all go check out that here on my channel. I do yogurt, I believe, 3 different ways. Slow cooker. When we're on work trips, I do it in the Instant Pot. And then there's another Instant Pot method where you don't do anything. You just put the ingredients in your Instant Pot, set the yogurt button, and you are on your way. So there's 3 ways I can make a yogurt. I do the yogurt for the fermentation for my gut. Yogurt is one of those healthy probiotics that your gut needs. Yes, I'm done talking about yogurt. This is a project that I knew I needed to do as soon as we got home. It was actually on my to-do list while we were on our work trip, of a project I wanted to do as soon as we got home. And right before we got home, I ordered those little bags, y'all. And they're little silicone plastic bags, but y'all, they're BPA free, chemical free, all that other stuff free that people want to complain about and ask you about and, get on the soapbox about. I check all this stuff before I use it, y'all. But they're these little bags that look like little mason jars, and they come in different sizes. This big tub right here is our seasoning box tub that we travel with. And sometimes it can get in the way. It can be cumbersome. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to come up with a better way to do these, fix our seasonings up somehow. There's got to be a better way to condense and save on space when we're traveling. So I just started researching, and I saw someone else use these little bags. They're like little silicone Ziploc bags. But y'all, the different sizes got me, because I've got some things like, excuse me, y'all, I order in bigger containers like that ranch dry seasoning mix right there. Let's see, baking powder, baking soda, things that come in bigger containers, yeast. Sometimes I'll have to buy seasonings and herbs in bigger containers instead of the little bitty seasonings, that's on the shelves at Walmart. We travel like with Butcher Blend seasoning. And I'm like, let's see if we can condense space. So the bigger bottled items goes in the bigger little bags. And I write on the outside of the bags what they are, because baking powder and baking soda can look just alike, y'all. And then I am condensing all these seasonings from our traveling box into these bags. And y'all, you'll see in a minute how much space they save. And I actually was able to condense to a smaller little tub. And it's like a little file system. And you'll see that in just a minute. But this is like, our salt. Now, I do still have to kind of keep like a salt and pepper shaker grinder, because we like the pink Himalayan rock salt that we grind, and you can get those in the grocery stores in the seasonings aisle. The shaker comes with a grinder, and then we like the peppercorns. They just have better flavor, y'all. So, and look at the little bottoms of these. They can actually sit on their little bottoms flat. Look at that. How cute. Y'all, I am putting these in my Amazon store on my Kitchen Essentials playlist, and they'll be down below in my Amazon store. So if you want to look at those, look at that file system, y'all. Y'all, look at that. I wrote on every single one of them where I can just flip through here like a file folder system, pick out what I want because I labeled them, and look how much I condensed. I could not be happier with this. And this is going to be so much easier when we travel. Saves me on a little bit of space, especially if we're in a hotel room that doesn't have a lot of space. Okay, now I kind of condensed it a little bit, y'all, and I am happy with this. So I took it from that big old tub down to this small tub. So that was a project I knew was first on my list when we got home, was to get that taken care of. So now I can put that box up and it's ready to go for the next work trip. Y'all check out those little bags in my Amazon store. I always put my Amazon store link in the description box below each and every one of my videos, and I will put those on my Kitchen Essentials list in my Amazon store. So y'all go check my store out. Now, y'all, it's just one of those things that has to be done. Now I'm just going to start some homemaking for the day, for the evening. I'm like, you know what? Dear hubby's outside. I'm in here all alone. Let's just do some homemaking stuff. We've been home for a little bit, so I have already cooked some meals on my stove. And I'm like, you know what? Let's get this thing clean. I made granddaughters some pickled vegetables. And of course, I had to water bath them. And y'all, it made just the biggest mess on my stove. So yeah, now it's time to get that all cleaned up. So I am using y'all, I love my glass top stove. In the old days when we first started out, we had the coal stove and oven. And I do a lot of canning, y'all, and you know that sometimes those pressure canners can put a lot of weight on those coals. So I was finally able to graduate, and dear hubby, we started out with a glass top stove. And I'm like, is this safe? Can we do this? Is it going to hold this pressure canner? Y'all, mine did. A lot of people are kind of scared to pressure can on glass top stoves. Y'all, I've not had the first problem. I love it, and I love cooking on it. I do have to, when I'm teaching the granddaughters, or when I was teaching our sons how to cook and bake, or cook on the stove part of it, I did have to teach them, y'all. You got to keep an eye on this eye, well, you know, because when it's red, you're gonna burn yourself. Okay, I had to teach safety and all things like that. So after doing the pickled vegetables for the granddaughters, my stove was a mess. So here I am taking care of my stove that dear hubby so graciously saved the money, took the time to research and buy for me. Y'all, he does that for me. He, you know, looks at things and he's like, I think this will benefit us. I know you're going to like it. All the bells and the whistles on it, y'all. I love it. I'm not trying to sell you a stove, y'all. I love it. I got all the bells and whistles. I got a proofing mechanism, what is it called? Feature, not mechanism, but feature on that stove. It's a convection baker, or you can turn that on or off. It has a warming eye on it. So, and a timer, you know, he's like, you're going to have to learn how to use a timer. Okay, so I have been, y'all. It's got all the bells and whistles. So I always tell my husband, I appreciate you so much taking the time to buy me nice things that makes my life easier. So I'll make a promise to you. I'm going to take care of all the nice things you buy me. Just like our home. I'm going to give y'all some little homemaking advice here. Your husband works hard, has a job to pay the bills, bring in the income, and he works hard to provide for our family. He always has. And it's always been my passion. I have the attitude, okay, you worked hard for this. You bought this. We're making payments on this. This is ours. I promise you, I'm gonna take care of it. I take care of our investments because y'all, some things in your home are investments. Are you taking care of things that your husband works hard for? Are you a good steward with simple things in your home like appliances? Y'all, them Dutch ovens or cast iron Dutch ovens are heavy, y'all. And it takes all the strength I've got to just wash those things and take care of that. I take care of my Dutch oven. Guys are coming in and out of the driveway, and I'm waving at them. Same time I'm doing my homemaking. But back to my point. Do you take care of the things that your husband provides for you, works hard for you, and provides for you? Are you a good steward of the things that you have? I try to take care of my home, make it a home, be a good steward of our home. Because y'all, I also look at it like this, and let me give you young ladies something to think about, and older ladies as well. I pray for my husband's health every day. He is the breadwinner. He is the one who provides for our home. He needs to be in good health to do his job, go to his job, work. I pray for his health first and foremost so he can be able to have the health to work and provide for us. That's the first thing I pray for with my husband, for my husband. The next thing is, Lord, you allowed my husband the health and the strength and the stamina and the desire to want to provide for our home and for me and our children. Even though we're empty nesters now, he has worked our whole marriage to provide for and take care of me and our children. My desire is to take care of the things that he works so hard to provide for us. Does that make any sense? Goes back to, are you being a good steward of those things? Are you taking care of the things that your husband provides you with? And I'm just taking care of my oven, y'all, inside and out. I want to try to make it last as long as we can. There's nothing like something going out, something breaking because you're not taking care of it. You're not maintaining it. Y'all, I have all those videos on my homemaking playlist where there is some maintenance that you need to do on your appliances to make them last, to where they don't break, to where they don't tear up on you. Take care of them, make them last. You won't have to be replacing them in 2 years, okay? They do not make appliances, y'all, like they used to, okay? I'm trying to take care of what I have, making it last longer. So I want to encourage y'all to do that. I take care of my stove. I take care of my refrigerator. I take care of our freezers. I take care of my washer and dryer, okay? Maintenance them, make them last. Y'all, these men go out here and they work hard to provide for their families. You don't want to have to replace something in 2 years, okay? These things cost too much. I just want to encourage y'all to be good stewards of the things that your husbands provide you with and take care of them, and that's just what I'm doing. I'm shining this old baby up to get ready for the next cooking or baking project and the next meal that is nutritious for me and my husband. I'm trying to take care of him, trying to take care of my people, my village. I love them. I want to take care of them, and that is my passion. So here's my oven all cleaned up, y'all, ready for the next meal. Y'all, I just want to encourage y'all, Look, check out my homemaking playlist, y'all. I come up with ways to help make your homemaking a little easier with ideas as simple as organizing and rearranging your kitchen. Y'all, this is so easy to do. Making what's in your kitchen where you're taking the least amount of steps in your kitchen. I did this in my kitchen when we designed it and renovated, and I did this for my mother. Things were just not in the right place, and she was just taking too many steps in her home. I came one day and helped her rearrange her whole kitchen, and you can too. See y'all in the next video.